This deck had a 100% win rate for me, and even if you're not a fan of me using clickbait in my titles, there's a giveaway, so you better get over it. That's right, guys, there is a giveaway in this video, so go ahead and say, I love Clark, I'm here for you. Go ahead and type whatever, your favorite Hearthstone deck. Leave a nice comment about how much you like the content, because we did reach 18K. So on this video right here, I will be choosing the winner of the mini set, and I'm doing this giveaway now, so that way when the mini set goes live, I'm gonna be able to give it to that person immediately on the first day. So I'm doing this now. We're picking a winner in 24 hours after this video goes live. Comment on the video. That's how I'm gonna choose a winner. I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to ask for your Discord. I'm going to communicate you via Discord. So if anybody else tries contacting you, ignore them, ignore the scams, only focus on me, and I will get you, in our Discord, and we'll get you taken care of there. But go ahead, leave a comment for the giveaway, so that way we can give you guys a mini set. And if we can hit 19K, we are giving away another mini set. And if we can somehow hit 20K before the mini set comes out, I am giving away 5 total mini sets. So go ahead, leave a comment for the mini set. Now let's talk about what the deck is. That's 100%, because I haven't even talked about it, haven't even alluded to it, but I got plenty of clips coming up ahead with this deck. So if you're somebody that loves the idea of amateur puppet and Handbuff DK being a real thing, I'd have some good news for you. So let me go ahead and paint the story before we start talking about this deck. The whole reason why I started playing this deck is because I went up against Kibler on my stream and I saw this deck, it beat me, and I was like, I'm playing Rainbow DK at the moment, and this looks like a cool deck, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. So I loaded it up without even realizing it's also a Rainbow DK, but it doesn't run the Climactic Necrotic Explosion, but there's a very, very good reason for that. Trust me, we'll explain this here in a second. But the whole reason why we're running the Rainbow archetype is so that way we can play Rezka. We don't need to spend corpses. We're not gonna spend corpses, but Rezka is still such a good card, especially when you combine it with a card like Yelling Yodeler. It 100% makes sense why Handbuff DK wants to be a Rainbow Death Knight, not because it cares about the Climactic, but just because you want that rune distribution to be able to run these specific cards that have these insane synergies become possible. Because obviously Yelling Yodeler works really well with Rezka, but now that we're actually running the Puppeteer in a real deck, we have more Death Rattle synergies to where we can realistically run the Yodeler. I always want to put Yodeler in every single one of my DK decks specifically for Rezka, but there's just not enough Death Rattles to justify it. So I'm just really happy that I finally have a reason to play one of my favorite cards from the Festival of Legends expansion. But yeah, enough about that. Let's talk about how good this deck actually is and why I believe this deck might be a little bit better than most people want to give it credit. Now, I will go ahead and fully admit this. I got really lucky while playing this deck. I got extremely lucky. And the main reason why is you have the coin with Amateur Puppeteer. It is just really easy just to steal the game away from anything that doesn't actively kill you by like turn 6, turn 7. Like Rogue, for example. I fought so many Rogues with this deck, and it just felt like it was impossible to lose against them because you have so much lifesteal and so much just stats and taunts that they just cannot deal with. Like, imagine giving an Arubian Swarm Guard +6/+6, slamming it against a Rogue by like turn 6 or turn 5 or something like that. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? There's just too much stats. They better high roll a Scorpion somehow in order to remove this from the field, because there's just no way that any Rogue is gonna be able to deal with this many stats on the field. And that's exactly what this deck is trying to do. It throws so much stats all at once to where your opponent can't deal with it, or if you're against a control deck that can deal with these kind of large waves, then you just gotta play like 1, 2, no more than 3 minions on the field at once in order to just like wave after wave after wave. You gotta have an answer to these, these 7 attack minions every single time they come out. So yeah, it's just knowing how to segment your minions and knowing when to throw everything onto the field when it's time can easily make or break some of these games. So make sure you check out the game clips coming up ahead, because I really felt like this deck had a lot of potential. And the greatest thing about this deck is that it has actual comeback ability with cards like Rainbow Seamstress. Another reason why the Rainbow archetype works so well with Undeads, because this is a lifesteal card. It's a 3-mana rush lifesteal card, so it's a great way of being able to make up for that lack of tempo in the early game if you've taken a considerable amount of damage while you were buffing everything. So it just makes a lot of sense why Rainbow Seamstress is in this deck, why the Quilter is in this deck, because it's good AoE, it removes the board so that way it sticks your minions, and if this minion survives, one turn at like 10 HP or 10 attack, it is just gonna end the game. It just simply wins the game. Now, other cards that make sense in this deck are cards like No Muncher, but only at 1 copy because it's a little bit expensive. The curve of this deck is just, I absolutely love the curve of this deck, even though it's a little bit up, a little bit risey in some places. But Death Knight has a lot of good 4-drops. You need 4-drops in Death Knight, and that's why these decks always look so freaking clunky at times, man. But yeah, the Hollow Hound, in order to have that comeback ability yet again with more lifesteal. Again, dude, like, this deck is so much better than a lot of people want to make it out to be because it doesn't have like that special curve, you know, just 1, 2, 3, 4 automatically wins. But you have these insane comeback, you know, swing turns that put you ahead while denying your opponent. And that's exactly what Death Knight has been all about. Bringing up a board, gigantic minions, putting your opponent down with cards like Rush and with Lifesteal, and then just making it to where the minions stick and you just cannot lose. So the last thing that I want to talk about with this deck is the inclusion on some of the hand buff cards like the Spellstone and the Blood Tap, because the mulligan of this deck can sometimes be a little tricky, and case in point, a lot of people are probably going to keep the Spellstone, the Blood Tap, as well as cards like the Puppeteer most of the time, but you don't want to just keep all the hand buff cards at once. So what is the mulligan gonna look like for a deck like this? First and foremost, if you're on the coin, you always keep this. If you could play this as soon as you can by turn 4, turn 5, you absolutely want to if you have enough minions in your hand to justify it. So usually you want to play this card as soon as you can, but you need minions in your hand to buff in order to make that consistent. So I would always keep the Amateur Puppeteer. I will always keep the Spellstone. I don't always keep Blood Tap, for example, because if you keep 3 buff cards without anything meaningful to buff, then it's just simply not worth it. I will always keep Gold Panner because I want to just slam it on turn 2 and get that card draw. Mining Casualties is a bit of a weird situation to where I usually don't want to keep it, but it just makes sense against decks like Hunter and against Paladins. So if you want to, you know, fight for the board early on, I would recommend keeping the Mining Casualties. And it's also very good in order to help build up the corpses for like a shambling zombie tank, but there's really not a lot of corpse spending in this deck. So I think this is just in here specifically because it's a good card and because you have the synergies from the Grindwalker that are still possible from Mining Casualties. But then other cards you can keep in the mulligan are going to be your Chillfallen Baron and your Rainbow Seamstress. You can even debatably keep cards like Nerubian Swarmguard if you already have like a Spellstone or a Puppeteer, especially on the coin. You can keep the Swarmguard if you're just going to coin this out on turn 4 anyway. So keeping the right mix of cards is going to be very important, to where the cards that I would recommend to keep specifically to buff are going to be your Rainbow Seamstress, your Quilter, your Nerubian Swarmguard, and in some matchups, maybe your Hollow Hound. But this is a bit of a niche situation to where I probably wouldn't recommend full keeping a Hollow Hound in your hand, but there could be some opportunities to where if you know, for example, you're going up against like a deck where you really want to have this as soon as possible, then it might be worth it, especially if you have the Puppeteer coming out on turn 4, getting out a taunt, having those other minions, and then having the Hollow Hound ready to go. But the other thing that you got to keep in mind with the Amateur Puppeteer is the mini. 1 mana mini into Yodeler, game over, bro. There's just no coming back from that if you do that at the right time, especially if you coin into Puppeteer on 4 into 1 mana into Yodeler on turn 5. Like, you just have so much stats to our turn 6, you are just gonna win the game. So the other cards that are in this deck that somewhat make sense in a deck like this are going to be Quartzite Crusher, because it's just the best weapon in the game. You need sustainability, and this also helps bridge your turn to where if you have not the coin, if you do not have the coin, you can play this on turn 4 and then play the Puppeteer on 5 while also removing some stuff and getting some healing in the process. Very good card. Obviously, we're going to put the Primus in this kind of deck just because it's good in hand buff DK and it's just good in DK in general. So you put that into the deck, Headless Horseman for even more value, and that's pretty much all of the other cards that are not obviously, you know, trying to build up a board or have specific synergies with the Undead archetype. But if you are somebody that is all about hand buff DK and has been waiting for an opportunity for this deck to finally be somewhat meta relevant, this is about the closest that we're gonna get, in all honesty. I really don't envision this deck is going to be that good after the mini set, but there is a possibility that, you know, a deck that just does its thing very well and consistently can just be a good driving force in this meta. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to do. Try out the deck, don't try out the deck, just watch the video, leave a comment for the giveaway. I don't care. Make sure you leave a comment for that giveaway, you sub, you check out the Patreon, all that kind of good stuff. We got deck optimizations, coaching, blah, 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 whatever. ever. We had a 100% win rate with this deck. Check out the giveaway. I'm running out of things to say, so have fun with the game clips coming up ahead. Huge shout out to Kibler for playing this deck and, you know, beating me with it and showing me the true way of being able to play Rainbow DK, because Kibler is just a great deck builder, and honestly, this deck's a lot of fun, so I'd highly recommend it. So thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown, and we'll see you for the next video. Like, I would rather just longboard if I'm gonna go with like a boarding activity, you know? Surfing is also something I would maybe do, but I don't know if I would ever ski or ever go snowboarding. I can't wait for a mini pack. I want to know what is in the pack. It's me. It's me. I have a 12 pack actually.
Any problem?
Oh, wait a minute. It's Kibler. And I just switched off the Reno. Oh, man. Wait a minute. If I knew that I was going to queue into Kibler, I would have kept the Reno. Oh, dude, I should have played another game. I should have played another game. Not only am I denying you guys content, but I'm denying Kibler and his audience content if he's streaming. Oh god, we are in the Kibler ranks? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I mean... what? Am I gonna only play Fatigue Warlock for the rest of the time? I don't know, man. The more I play the deck, the more I realize I don't know what I'm doing with it. Apparently all the games I played with it were just omega lucky. I thought tempo was like the primary way of playing it, but then I kept losing games. Sharks can't swim in snow, so there's there's that bonus. I guess that is true. If you have to bring up the shark debate, kind of can't fault you there.
The citadel stands strong.
Is Kibler like actually streaming right now? Can somebody check? I want to like go back into the VOD potentially and see what he was doing, and maybe I can like utilize this for the video about Rainbow DK. He is? Ah, oh, perfect. All right. I might be able to line up the footage then. All right, no, okay, wait a minute. He's playing Blood Tap. He's playing Handbuff DK. Oh no, he's playing Handbuffs. I mean, you're not stream sniping Kibler. If I was looking, then yes, that would be stream sniping. But I want to beat him fair and square. Okay, Pyromancer. Remember we learned about Pyromancer last time. Remember what we learned about Pyromancer, chat? What specific card it works really well with? One particular card.
I require more mana. I say resolve. I say resolve.
I'm just gonna deny the damage.
Cut this thing down.
Oh boy. Okay. Imagine like getting. Oh wait, hold on. If I had Reska playable, are we just gonna play Horseman? We get a draw from this.
My rule is eternal.
Got a 4/4 weapon, so we could easily just tap it. But then he's gonna get that value. I really don't want him to get the value from this if I can avoid it. But knowing Kibler, if I don't kill this, he's got a fucking Yodeler. So with that in mind, guess I'll do something like this. All of these minions are about to get really large, though. I wish I could have denied this. Frozen over? Fence rocks. Dude, if you do that again, I'm unironically banning you. If anybody ever tells me what's in the other person's hand, I'm not gonna treat that lightly. Okay? Never tell me what's in my opponent's hands, ever. Alright? Never do that. That's a big no-no. I mean, damn it, I don't even want to DM him. Like, I want to be like, yo, someone told me you have Horseman, so I also have Horseman. Micaiah, chill, dude. Yo, what's going on, Mansion? Dude, you can't just drop in on someone immediately, be like, you're a fucking weirdo. I don't know if Mansion knows you like that. Okay, Mansion, just to let you know, he's fucking around, but at the same time, he has very fucking poor timing. I am untiming him out, but Micaiah, you gotta be better, bro. Oh my god, man, that was didn't even miss a beat, dude. Didn't even miss a beat. Okay,
I love Kibler, dude. I love how good of a sport he is, man. Okay, so speaking of, do I just play the horseman here?
Little time.
Okay, well, I guess I'm doing it. Guess a taunt. I don't want to 3-3. Well, it kind of sucks that the moment I told him was the moment that I played it, but Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, guys, never tell me cards, for the love of God. I can't tell you how annoying that is. Yeah, don't worry, dude. Okay, well, okay. I want to tell you to worry, but at the same time, oh my God, no! I'm defending my boy Kibler, who I watched a lot 10 years ago. Dude, I watched a lot of Kibler when I was in college. Watched a lot of Kibler. Rezka incoming? My Rezka and his Rezka are the same mana cost. So maybe Rezka can come in and save the day. I feel like I'm gonna, oh my God, bro. Dude, I need 4-drop. Wait a minute, is the poisonous guy not in this deck? Oh my God, Grimey's not in this deck, guys. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. So do I just lose now?
Like to play with fire?
I feel like I'm dead, bro.
Short. I must report.
Dude, if I had my Reno deck, I maybe could beat this. If I like actually had my, oh, I'm dead, aren't I? Wait, hold on. I could steal one. Okay, I'm not dead, but
One more death can't hurt. Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again. Buried dead or alive.
I'm not gonna have enough shots. Yeah, this is GG, bro. Dude, if I would have stolen the bigger one, if I could have just stolen the bigger one, I had a shot. Well played, well played, well played, well played. I had a shot if I would have stolen the minion. I would have had a shot. I also don't have Grimy in this deck. Damn it. I don't want to ever keep this. Keep the Panner in order to draw. Only 2 corpses to get the +2/+2. I aspire to be Sun Q. See, I aspired to be Habu. And that led me to replace Defile. Or to put Defile in Insanity Warlock, so... I don't know. Maybe I should check my Hearthstone privilege. What? Is this actual Thief Rogue? Pokey Monkey? Pocky Monkey? Pocky Maki?
I smell gold.
Weapon Rogue? I don't think it's Weapon Rogue. Oh, it actually could be Cutlass Rogue. That is true. Sorry, whenever I think Weapon Rogue, I think big Unga Bunga, just play poisons, and that's it. I don't think Cutlass shenanigans. The one Numb Muncher's pretty clean, though. Aw. My Panner, he was working so hard. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, dude. This is kind of the nuts, isn't it? The fact that I've got this being coined out next turn. I already got it, bro, but thank you. Wait, updated. I literally just copied it from our last match. Is this not the list? Watching my every move.
Cut this thing dancing faster.
So I can play the taunt and then like play this, maybe? That's if he kills this, though. I feel like I want this to get even larger. Probably just always play Nerubian Stormguard. If this dies. And if it doesn't die, then we've got, Blood Tap into the second Puppeteer, into, like, this, maybe? Oh, he's killing it. Let's go. Maybe I still do this anyway. It'll be 5, which means our turn 6 could be, like, double Seamstress. Oh, dude. This is beautiful when you get to coin out the Puppeteer. Bro, this is turn 5. This is turn 5. 7, 6, and 5, 5? They spent 5 corpses for this? Oh my god, so many corpses, man. That's a ridiculous amount of corpses. Oh, it's Cutlass, all right, dude. He's gonna have to cut through a lot of big, beefy taunts, though. I almost lost to a Whizbang Warrior because of Zock's Crown giving him 2 Leroys. I wish he would have won, man. Anyone that plays that deck should just get automatic wins. Yo. Remember when y'all said that I can't make Kibler decks work? Y'all owe me an apology. I need an apology right now. I need an apology from, like, at least 5 different people in chat. At least 5. Oh, you deafened it. Oh, you bastard. All right, so he gets to smack me for 7. Well, actually, he can't even smack me yet. He doesn't have durabilities on this. Are you really gonna? No, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing? A man with nothing left. I mean, he knows he's dead, I guess. I feel enlightened from watching that. Yeah, watching a Cutlass Rogue throw away their weapon.
Drip, drip, drip.
Okay, so we want to keep this. Honestly, wait a minute. Play this on 1, play this on 2, coin this out on 3? I guess a Rogue 2/4s? I don't think I want this in my mulligan, though. Okay. We'll see how this works out. Spell Mage mentioned we are so back. Do we ever just coin the Panner instead of playing this on 1? What would Kibler do? I feel like Kibler would coin out the Panner. I'm gonna coin out the Panner. Get more value from my Spellstone. Whoo! Okay, all right. I'm actually kind of upset that was the next draw, because if I would have known that was coming, I would have saved the coin every time. I would have saved the coin every time because of this with this. Oh my god. That's a lot of card draw. Is this BM? I had lethal where I play a Trog to activate the other Trog finale. So I play the first Trog, then Emote, and Rope, and then Oops for 10 seconds, and then drop the other one. Yes, that is definitely some BM right there. Also, is this really another Cutlass Rogue? It could be. Maybe he's doing this for quick pick. Not saying it's correct, but it could be what he's doing. Technically speaking. Dude, I feel like I can get greedy here. I want to get greedy. There's no reason to play the 3/3. How many corpses? It needs 4. It needs 3 more. I'm just gonna play this now because I'm probably gonna have to play a Nerubian Swarmguard next turn. Micaiah, I've known you for 2 days and you're my top 10 most toxic people I've ever seen. Dude, the greatest thing about Micaiah is figuring out what he's joking about and what he's serious about, because he's literally like Chuck Norris, okay? Where it's like his happy face, his sarcastic face, all of his faces are the same, okay? And so when that translates to him typing and him making sentences, that's all you're seeing is that deadpan face. The face that has seen things, and it doesn't want to see things again. Am I ready for the 1/1 boom boss in? Get him out of here! Banned, gone, deleted your account from Blizzard. Sorry, but you said the forbidden words of 1/1 boom boss. And you didn't know, but that actually terminated your account immediately. I'm sorry, but you have to talk to your mother about why you can no longer play Hearthstone. It was how you two connected, but now you'll never be able to connect that way. I'm sorry. You did it. You did this to yourself. It wasn't me. It was not me. You did this. Oh my god, dude, how is he not killing anything? How are you legitimately not killing a single thing? Also, I could just play this and just solo you. It's so disrespectful, but I'm gonna do it. Incredible, dude. Oh, it's so incredible. Sometimes I say wholesome things. I can be wholesome. That's not true. I can feel feelings. Nothing on the outside, nothing on the inside. Since we were talking about BoJack Horseman earlier. All right, dude, this is actually like working perfectly. This is like actually just perfect. Because he's not gonna be able to swing with the weapon, and by the time that he is able to swing with the weapon, I have so many taunts. Like, I don't know if he even has an out. Isn't that dead deck if you break his weapon? Yes, but I don't have any weapon decks in my deck. I just have the Quartzite Crusher. And next turn, I get to make all of my undeads get +4/+4. Oh my, this guy is... This is the bullier of Weapon Rogue, apparently. I don't know how I queued into 2 Cutlass Rogues in a row, but we did.
I can't dance any faster.
Great strike. You face side.
I'm seeing red. I'm seeing red, dude.
My shiny.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm seeing green. Ooh, look at all that green. Ah, it's so much green. Oh, that's even more green.
Their waters.
Yo, is this what they mean by green DK? Because all my minions have green on it. Wait a minute, could this be lethal? This could almost be lethal. I'm just gonna go for the destroy his will to live. Destroy his will play. 50-50 plus in stats of taunt minions. Green is for big dinosaurs, but yeah, what class in Hearthstone that's not Hunter has big dinosaurs? It's Druid. Druid has like more dinosaurs than Hunter, I feel like. Do I keep the Spellstone if I have these 2 cards in my mulligan? This with this could be really good. Give it +2/+2, and this is 5 4s and taunts. Play this on 2. Hero power this. I feel like you're just supposed to full mulligan for the mini in a lot of matchup. Oh my god, dude. What the? Yeah, there I did it. Apparently the key is just draw the nuts every game. Just literally draw the nuts. You can't possibly lose. Come here, doggo. She's just got her head like on my leg right. Yeah, she is like actually saying no. She's like, take me outside. Whoa, yo, calm it down. Don't you get an attitude with me. You're gonna lay down.
Shiny's only good for
You're gonna lay down is what you're gonna do. You're gonna lay down right now. Lay down. I know you don't want to do it, but it's what you're gonna do. She's just doing it so reluctantly. It's like, fine. I guess I'll be a good girl. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, yeah. She must really have to go outside. All right, so I gotta speed stone this. That's the only undead you have right now. Maybe hold off. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do this right now. Plus, I could just coin this out next turn anyway. I think we're always coining this out no matter what, though. Although these cards are not really insane. Your dog reminds me of how I had to sprint home from the gym. Wait, Micaiah, do you usually go to the gym, dude? I might need some workout advice. So if you're doing like sets and stuff, I'm trying to get better at my core. Let's see, trade here. Started going 2.5 weeks ago. I literally just started working out this weekend, so I'm trying to just keep the trajectory going. There's no point in playing the grimy. There's just no point.
this thing dance any faster.
Okay. I've at least got this taunt, so I do have something. But against Fatigue Warlock in particular, they're gonna have the crescendo ready. I do core in my stretches usually, then once a week I mix it in with my shoulder stuff. Okay. Because like something I feel like I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start running more. That's right, I'm embracing my inner white person. I'm gonna start running more. And you wanna know why? Because I got a lot of problems to run away from. I gotta run until my self-esteem can't catch up with me. Or my anxiousness, whatever. What you get what I'm trying to say. I need that up to 30 seconds though. Most of my core is doing planks throughout the day, and I have 10-second planks as a redeem in my chat. Okay, you know, it's honestly not a bad idea. Okay, so I don't exactly know the form of planking. But there's like a way that you like engage with your core, right? Because I know there's like the foot lifts that you can do. I did a lot of those in high school. And oh my god, dude, that is the best core workout. Yeah. Yeah, honestly though, who would make kids do freaking leg lifts? Oh my god, that's the worst thing you can do to a gym class. 3 corpses? Wait a minute.
To battle.
Wait a minute. I can do math. I can do math. Yo. Dude, the coin with this deck gives you such an unfair advantage. Coining out the Puppeteer is so broken. It like almost automatically wins the game if you've got good cards to hit. Like his crescendo's not there yet. My chat works me out hard because they save up the points and then redeem it all at once. I used to do like weights. I used to do like 10-pound weights every now and again. Add greedy partner then? No, that's not what I'm talking about. When you naturally are given the coin. Adding in a greedy partner makes the deck way less consistent. Definitely don't do that. So I think we just go wide, man. Maybe this is a bit greedy, but I want to end the game. And if this dies, then this gets more buffs. If all he does is just clear the board and doesn't have like a pop guard clear, then we just kill him. My trainer just tells me to do core throughout the day every day, so I do lots of squats and planks. You know what? I should squat more. I didn't realize that squatting was good for your core. I just thought it was supposed to be good for your thighs. Your thighs and your glutes. Men gotta work that ass too, right? Oh my god, he's playing Defile! No! Oh, he plays double Defile and it worked. Oh no. Oh, what have I done to this man? He's playing Defile. Alright, well, get him in almost lethal range. I mean, him getting the 2 off the harp did keep him alive. Just saying, it did keep him alive. I could never play the Hound, but next turn we might have to play it if we need the healing. Since Sketch Artist just wins the game here. Yeah, it pretty much would, because then it sets up for the lethal next turn. I agree with you, Makaya. I think that Defile's not worth it. And it sucks because I have a video coming out about Defile tomorrow. So I have to record that intro and I have to be like, guys, don't play Defile. I saw your video from today and liked it. That was like a couple of days ago. I honestly might make a 3rd video talking about Fatigue Warlock. Where it's like, okay guys, I've really learned the deck. This is how it's supposed to be played. And that's kind of like something I like about the direction the channel's been going recently. Where it's like, just because I make a deck guide about something doesn't mean I can't showcase it again with better success. Okay, you know when Kibler's cooked, when Kibler cooks, you order it. You gotta do it, man. Easy 3-0. Just coin out the Puppeteer. It's that easy. Then I need to go see it, is what you're saying. What is Stargazing Orb? He's talking about stargazing into the Galactic Projection Orb, which is technically doable if you play Primordial Glyph and find stargazing from it. It's pretty crazy when it works. It's pretty nutty. Okay, so we have the coin Puppeteer into... Wait, we went up against another rogue? Oh, is this gonna be good rogue this time? Oh, wait a minute. We actually could lose here. We could actually lose the game. Oh, no. So, do I just throw this? I think so. The only reason why I'm just gonna go ahead and do it is because I might end up playing Seamstress next turn, just in order to have the 4/4 on the field. Because I've already got the Swarm Guard. It does just kind of end it. Reno DK bad? I mean, it's not good, but it's not terrible. It's not awful. It's pretty bad, though. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad. I recommend you to go watch after this game. Yeah, we'll check it out after this, because I need to see the orb in action. Because especially with the deck that you've given me, it's supposed to, like, actually milk, like, a card of each mana cost. Which does kind of make sense. Which is why, like, there's a lot of, like, single cards on the deck. But Projection Orb is such a wacky card. Wait a minute, he just silenced it? The fact he's playing this now is actually... Wait, what? Oh, no, dude. It's just not even fair. It's literally... How much... Did I literally start all these games with a coin? All of these with a coin? What is happening? He literally doesn't know, dude. He also... Yeah, he silenced the wrong minion. No excuses, no regrets, bro. Time to play the card game. Especially awful against Brand Warrior. My experience was like 2/3 of what I see. Yep. I'm really hoping that Brand gets touched. He needs to be adjusted one way or the other. He's already playing Tar Slick, bro. This guy is all right, that's fair. That's at least a way of trying to counteract this, but he's not gonna stop it. It's not stopping, bro. This undead train just don't stop because we yodeling all the way to the bank, dude. Oh, it's just not fair, but I don't even care.
This treasure ain't fit for us.
What's the big announcement? The big announcement is I have been invited to Jungle HS, which is an EU tournament. That's right. This American got invited to an EU tournament, which means I'm gonna have to get some cards on EU. So I'm probably gonna have to buy the mini set on my EU account now. Oh my, that's a lot of cards. It's a lot of green again, dude. Got lots of green. Deal with it, bro. Figure it out. How many minions here? 1, 2, there's 6, 7. This is forced inclusion. What? That's rude. Sitting here thinking this reminds me of Mars Volta. It was Mars Volta. That was Mech Ampetecture, I think is how you pronounce it.
This is treasure.
Is he doing the
How
combo?
long can you hold your...
I mean, I have a Hollow Hound. Whatever's on the field is gonna get eaten. Kinda couldn't avoid this. If anything, it was better we did it this way. Because if he had cover artists, then maybe he could have gotten more of these. Ziliak's placement's gonna kind of hurt him, depending on how he breakdances, if he does have it. Dude, it's over.
I did.
Damn, man. I feel like I'm bullying the lower ranks right now. This is just the newbie destroyer. This is just literally the newbie destroyer, man. Okay, against Hunter, I feel like I don't really want the Spellstone. The hand rank is #1, though? Against Hunter? I feel like I want, like, some proactive, like, I want something else. I don't know if I'm supposed to keep this. I'm thinking way too hard about this. But it's not a bad turn 1. Especially if I hold on to this and have lifesteal. Okay, this is what we'll do. Get it, drop the Prime here while you're at it. Lego Star Wars 3 on Prime. Okay, we'll just do this. Against Hunter, this might be important to have the threshold of 4. That's the only reason why I really wanted to just do it. So do this. We could just do this anyway. Play it turn 1 and maybe the opponent instant concedes. It's not that good, apparently. This is still pretty good, though. Especially with the... Dude, I keep drawing the Puppeteer. I'm, like, insane with drawing the good card. Oh, it's Reno? Dude, it's Reno. Wait a minute. Is that good or is that bad? That might be bad. That might be bad. I'm being ignored even if I'm shamelessly advertising you. Oh, dude, don't worry. I'm not ignoring anybody. I just miss things. What was the announcement? The announcement is I'm going to be part of an EU tournament called The Jungle. That's right. This American's going out into the EU jungle to tame some wild EU players. I got to show them what it means in order to truly be free. I'm going to have to do my country well.
So there's like a big tournament going on in the summer. If you guys have heard of Jungle HS, there was a big tournament that happened not too long ago, about like a month or actually a couple weeks ago. It was during last month, during April. And like Pocket Train, Baby Bear, a bunch, Jombre, a bunch of other EU streamers showed up in person to this event. So I'm just happy that there's an event that I'm gonna be able to play Hearthstone for. That's all I'm happy about, man. Oh, wait a minute. If that was explosive, I could have gotten punished. But it wasn't.
Clear cut.
So that secret's not going away, so I might as well just do this. If it's hidden meaning, I gotta play into it. Wait, is it Rat Trap? I mean, it's Rat Trap or Bait and Switch. I feel like it's Rat. I feel like he's got some rats planned here.
Could use a trim. Clear cut.
Okay, so it is Bait and Switch. 3-7 or 2-6? Does it matter? I think the 2-6 is actually better to throw out. Mostly because it's easier to kill, right? And I want it to die. So it's kind of fine if this works out. Don't know if you hear it before, but French bakers have broke the record for the world's longest baguette just a couple of days ago. Ah, sorry, something creeping up on my throat. Yeah. Wait, how long is this baguette? And how exactly do you fit this long baguette into a, like, what do you need, like a really large fridge?
I will find a way.
Wait a minute, this being in hand means it's gonna get the buffs, dude. Oh, that's crazy. That's like actually gonna win the game, is it not? Dude, we just do this. We just do the thing. This is literally giving my minions +6/+6, meaning this is going to 7. I kind of wish I had a Sinister Soul Cage on this deck. Yeah, exactly. The ghoul is crazy for a hand buff. Which is why, like, originally, I made this kind of deck. And it was all about the, oh god, what's it called? It was all about Saloon Brewmaster to buff it back into your hand. So that way you could play that and then play Sinister Soul Cage. It was such a goofy combo. I did it very early on in this expansion. .461 feet long baguette. It trumps the previous Italian record. No! No! My people! My people's record has been torn asunder. Ripped away in shambles. I will not stand for this. Wait, hold on a minute. That's a pretty big dino. It deals 7 to a random enemy? Wait a minute. There's no way to kill off Rezka unless this were to get hit from this. So there's no way to make it happen. So we just gotta Tempo King it then. It'd be great if I had this in my hand earlier, but I didn't. Maybe I can take the egg and take away his synergy. Oh, it hits me in the face? Of course it does. Well, this is still good though, right? This is still a fine turn, is it not?
This was an honorable.
My opponent agrees it's a good turn. My opponent agrees with me. It's a pretty good turn. Hey-o. Do I just play this deck until we lose with it? I think we're just supposed to keep the Seamstress here. It is kind of crazy how there's a Rainbow DK that doesn't play the Climactic Necrotic Explosion. The first game was Omega winnable. If you had known the deck and then the Paladin happened. Yeah. Because like we hit the nuts the first game. We like legitimately hit like the nuts the first game. And somehow I just didn't sink the dunk. Rezka's bad in a deck like this? Not necessarily. You have Yelling Yodeler. And sometimes you can just play Rezka as a 0 mana rush minion. There's nothing wrong with that.
You could use a trim. Clear cut.
All right, this is the most awkward hand that I've been given so far. So win or lose, this will be my last game of the deck, and this will be our stress test. Should Italians be doing like the world's longest linguine or something? I mean, Italians also do bread though. They don't just do pasta. They do bread, pasta, and everything in between. Stopping the hero power might be necessary, but it's also like, I think I'm just supposed to play the weapon and do nothing. This deck doesn't run weapon destruction. And the moment he plays the other Groovy Cat, I'm gonna hit, oh no. Oh, I can't hit him in the face anymore. I can't hit him in the face no more.
You could use a trim. Clear cut.
Alright, so now I can play the Spellstone, I can buff up these cards. This actually could be a game where Horseman can make a difference. But the biggest issue with playing Horseman next turn is that I still need to get the head in order to get the value from the minions. Maybe I get lucky and just rip it. Maybe I just get lucky. Okay. Just kill that trade here. I just say we do it. But you really can't, you can't sit around with a deck like this. Like, you have to tempo. This deck is literally play the 5-on-5, play the 6-on-6. When you don't have the obvious, like, big green turns. Because we had a lot of big green turns, but... That's a weird-ass sandwich if it has bread and pasta stuff in between. Everything in between, man. Okay, so I can make some big taunts here. Or... +4/+4, putting this to 6. Trade it to a minion, have this stick, then play taunts behind it? Could that be better? And then I also have, like, Primus, too. We could also just play the Swarm Guard. I think I want to do it this way. Alright, come on. I made it easier for you. Perfect. Is there even a reason for the Grimy to be in this deck? Like, yeah, you have hero power and, like, mining casualties, but I guess this is just destroy one minion rather than destroy a bunch of minions. I like Resko with Death Growl, much dirtier. I mean, it's clunkier, though, is the biggest issue. Who's better than Maynard James Keenan? Correct, only Kibler? Wait a minute, can Kibler sing? I feel like that's kind of unfair. Oh, boy. Oh, wait, that's mine. Yeah. Oh, dude, they keep playing into it. How are they playing into it, dude? How? How am I 6-0 with this deck right now? Okay, so against Paladin, no, keeping this in my hand might be a bit detrimental. I feel like I want to keep the Quilter too, just because it's supposed to destroy a big board, but at the same time, I need early game, right? No. Oh yeah, that's right. Grimewalker does work with Quilboar, that's true. Like, I guess that's the justification behind it, because then it'll destroy the entire board. Is Arena currently down? I don't think so. Wouldn't really be able to tell until after this game. Oh no, I'm not drawing minions. But I do have this in order to juice up these, though. That's not that bad. So he's playing the Banana God deck, right? Okay, we have a lot of hand buffs, but we need something to buff. I really wish I just kept the Quilter now. If I would have kept Quilter, then it would have worked perfectly.
Accidents. They happen.
Oh, he's also playing hand buff? Okay, I guess that's fair. No, it's not fair because I don't have my minions. Oh no, dude. Where are my minions, man? Where did they go? They vanished from thin air. And I have like no card draw on a deck like this. I need to hit like Swarmguard and Quilter on these next two draws. Either that or like Chillfall and Baron to at least cycle.
I can at least play this and lock down his weapon. So I guess this is kind of a blessing in disguise. Even though it's not a minion. But dude, okay, so I have this now. Spend 2 corpses. We're always playing this on turn 5.
Accidents, they happen, you know.
Oh boy, he's not stopping. Oh no. Oh, there's the Hollow Hound though. So now I have minions that are worth buffing. Now I have minions that are worth it. We always have to play this on 5. We're gonna just keep stopping the draws or keep stopping the buffs from happening. Hollow Hound gets a bit juicier. We probably hold on to this for a little bit. Hero power means I have enough corpses to do this and do this. But then I'd have to hero power do this and do this. That's by turn 6. I don't know if I want to do that. This goes to 5. Yeah.
Wanna hear my playlist?
Yo, calm it down, dude. So I can kill most of the board. We got another puppeteer.
Crimson strike.
What if I just make a bunch of taunts here and save the Hollow Hound for later? Trade here. I could play all the Handbuff cards, but then I'm out of gas. I don't think I could do that. So we just have to do this.
Crimson strike.
I have Reno in hand. Maybe you chill. I mean, it's not exactly Reno. Like, the biggest issue is that I don't want him to have so many minions to where the Hollow Hound clearing is not going to be enough, you know? Like, I'm trying to build a little bit taller than he can. Oh, that's not good. Like, I want to be able to play this. Yeah, I think that was 100% correct. And now we have this and this. I just hope I'm not waiting too long before playing the pain. Okay, there we go. There we go. Is this deck real, Clark? I mean, it's a Kibler deck, and it is kind of a gimmick, but this deck is working at the moment. It is trashing it is trashing Rogue, for example. So it's like Kibler likes to build some goofier style of decks, but every now and again he comes across something like this, and it just simply works if you hit the curves. Okay, another Tiger's plushie. If I end up hitting Nerubian Swarmguard, I think it's over. Is it just me, or is Gigantify not the best? It's not really that good. Giving you an 8 mana 8/8 could sometimes be like giving you a dead card, because you'll never end up playing it. Ooh. Dude, I had spells I wanted to play. The lowest lowest HP? So that'd be 5 right now.
I will find a way.
What if I go Spellstone, double taunt into this? So this will go to 8 HP.
Let's see.
This goes to 5, and this goes to 7. And then I can play Muncher. I mean, it's greedy, but it's like the only other option is to like just play a really big zombie tank, which would be double Spellstone to do this for 10s. It kind of gets cleared a bit. Like, we need to go wide, and that's why this is correct. I don't even think this is greedy. It's like we just gotta build up the wall, you know? Maybe I should have played this as well. Oh, now I get this? Okay, well, I was never gonna be able to play it anyway. Yeah, dude, if I would have kept the Quilter in my hand, I maybe could have had a shot. Like, if we would have drawn into the Grimy, we maybe could have done something. Oh, dude, if he had a Titan, oh, yeah, that would absolutely crush us. Titan kind of is the counter to our deck. I feel like we have better hand buff potential because we have, like, more copy cards like this, for example. But, yeah, the Titan would just destroy us. If you don't buff Reska, that could be good. I mean, true. That is true. We do have Reska with Yodeler. Muncher OTK. It's not going to be an OTK. It's more so just going to keep us alive. And now we give it +3/+3. This is like the first like game that hasn't just been, you know, play minions and automatically win.
You're gonna love the way you
Ooh.
look.
Oh, he's getting those value trades in, dude. Top deck Hollow Hound would also be really good.
That just wins, right? That just wins.
Crimson strike.
That actually just wins the game.
Take a good look. You ain't never seen a light again.
Give me the lifesteal. Okay, we got kind of unlucky on those. This is a spark bot, right? Yeah, so it doesn't matter if... Okay, so it doesn't matter. I was thinking, wait, can he kill me with Leroy? And I was wondering if I had to go for the 50-50, but he doesn't have Leroy. Dude, that freaking Rezka was just... Rezka plus Yodeler. We actually did it. And now we've got the potential no muncher OTK. This is my Leroy. This is my Leroy right here, man. Say hello to my big gnome muncher. Okay, dude, yeah, we got it, we got it. So +5 to this, putting it to 18. Kibler did it, man. I also did it. Going 7-0 with this deck after this game. Bottom deck? Bro, we can't dredge anymore. Dredge is a keyword that's no longer a thing. It makes me sad.
You are tasty. Tasty.
Oh, wow, oh no. He knows it's over, dude. The Rezka top deck. I mean, I understand it's frustrating. I would probably be in a similar situation. 6-0? No. 7-0. We're about to win this game. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. I was gonna do BM and just, you know, go for exactly 18, but nah. All right, yep. This deck's good. Certified banger, bro. It's not every day you go 7-0 with Rainbow Handbuff DK.